edition of Resolve Tuesday is brought to you from here. Oh, hello, nature. You saw Beatrix. We are out doing 3 things. That is exercising me, dog walking her, and doing our video. So today is Resolve Tuesday. So beautiful outside, a little bit windy, but the whole point of Resolve Tuesday is that you are still, even in the month of March, 3 months into New Year's resolution, that you are still resolved and getting work done, action steps done towards your New Year's resolutions. Most people quit within the first 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, I know that's not you. I am working on my fitness goals, but it went so sideways. I spent the entire month of March dizzy. I want to show you this right here. This cholla cactus, it's just so beautiful, and it's full of nests from cactus wrens, and Arizona's beautiful. Okay, so I am still dizzy. I would say I am 80% better, which is why the push, personally, I'm just pushing myself to get out and walk, even though as I walk, it feels like I am still on the teacup ride at Disneyland. Ugh, not good. But I feel like the more I practice balance, walking naturally can calibrate that I'm making my way there. The only challenge is, let me show you the ground. La, la. It's not exactly a smooth ride or a smooth walk. And so, hey, I'm going to take us up into this little shady spot right here, and we can visit right here in this beautiful tree. And I'm going to take my earplugs out. Oh, can you see? The sun is weird. Okay, so here's my home remedy that when it's windy and I get like a earache, headache because of the wind and the cold, I always put maybe a little tissue or a little bit of cotton ball in my ear to help keep it warm so I don't get a headache, because that's the last thing I need. Okay, so I am going to show you a few other really beautiful things along the trail because it's Resolve Tuesday, and the point of today's video is that you resolve even though you don't feel like it. Maybe you're like me and you don't feel 100%, and trust me, like, go exercise is the last thing on my mind. But I felt like the dog needs her walk. She gets a little rambunctious if she doesn't get it. Then I need to at least walk and get some exercise. And it's really, really beautiful. Like right now in my part of Arizona, this is why people move here. It is sunny and cool, partly cloudy. It's not July where it's 100 degrees overnight. Okay, let's stay on topic for Resolve Tuesday. Resolve, I guess we should call today re-resolve, recommit. It's the 3rd month of the year on the Gregorian calendar, so you're coming into that 90-day period. If you started January 1st and you were committed to making a change, whether it was fitness, healthy eating, like me, give up pop. Oh, I have a funny story on that. The whole don't drink Coke Zero thingy lasted all of February because I was so dizzy and so sick. I didn't have any Coke Zero. And then last weekend, and I was almost fully pop free, by the way, but last weekend at my son's event, they had this big cookout barbecue thing afterwards. Oh, my phone, hold on. Okay, I'm back. That was really weird. My phone rang. I actually moved it down a little bit because my baby is like on her hunt. That was weird. My cell phone rang, and lately, like, I usually don't answer unless I know the number. And lately I get a lot of weird calls, and I'm waiting on some bookings, and so I answered the phone. But yeah, I get so many weird robocalls for health insurance. I'm like, whatever, I already have it, so quit calling me. Before we keep talking about Resolve Tuesday, I want to show you this right here. It's so beautiful. It's part of the palm, and can you see right here? It is blooming. It is just this thick, spongy, I don't know, it's almost prehistoric looking, but it's just part of the beauty of Arizona. So we'll keep going. Or how about I just wrap it up before this gets long. My point for today's Resolve Tuesday is it is so important for you to take a moment for yourself, take a breath, hopefully get your journal out, and I would love it if you would take a look back at your New Year's resolutions, those things, goals, hopes, dreams that you wrote down in the first week of January. And don't judge, don't be hard on you. Life's hard enough. Don't do self-abuse. Don't be hard on you. But look at what you wrote down in January and see how is it matching up to March. I know for me, I was doing good on my health and my fitness, and then I was dizzy, BPPB, vertigo, all February. I'm 80% better now, not quite 100, but I'm really working towards it. And part of that was like a hand-in-hand tie-in to not drink pop. I did have a pop at that big barbecue fest thingy, and I was hoping that when I drank that Diet Coke that it would just be like, oh, this is so gross, so chemically. No, that is not what happened. What happened is, I gotta switch hands. I do have the tripod, but I'm like on the move here. What did happen when I drank that Diet Coke is it was liquid love. It was so good, and I was really hoping that I would just be so grossed out by it. No, I liked it. So obviously that part hasn't healed yet for me, but as I resolve and recommit to those goals that I have, I'm out here walking, I'm pushing on. I'm definitely going to take some of my big goals and break them down into smaller bite-sized chunks, because I was really frustrated that some of the things that I had set for goals in January, they didn't come, and I got a chance to circle back on those. And I would say that sometimes some of your goals, especially when they involve other people, it's a process. Some of the projects that I'm working on, it's just about pitching and repitching and pitching and repitching, and that's where I've been. And part of me feels frustrated with the constant pitching process, and the rest of me thinks I am so much better than when I started, and I could possibly be just one pitch away from winning, from getting what I'm after. So that's a good thing. And I'm out here in nature. I highly encourage you, no matter where you're at, even if you live in a big busy city, you can still find a way to just get out, enjoy some sunshine, some vitamin D, and just nurture yourself. So before this gets long, that's my point of today's Resolve Tuesday, is I highly encourage you to re-resolve, to recommit to what it is that you had wanted to achieve and hope for yourself, your goals for yourself in 2019. Because I'm telling you, it's like the old proverb, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you reach a goal? By taking massive action, doing daily action steps. So sometimes the day-to-day can get caught up and you can lose sight of what it is that you're working for. But, do you hear that? Just over the ridge, there's a herd of wild burros. If I see them, I'll try and pull the camera out and get some video for you, because they're so beautiful. But my point is, I think I keep losing my point. My point is, would you please take a moment to care for yourself and to resolve to work on those things you committed to in the beginning of the year, because obviously you wanted to accomplish it, right? So just because you might have gotten a little off track or a little tired or things got busy at work or with the family, you're still valuable and those goals are still important. So let me switch hands because I know I'm tired. I encourage you today, resolve. Okay, I'm going to get to this hike and enjoy this beautiful weather. Hey, I'm Cheryl Lynn. This is Makeup University, and remember, you look really gorgeous today.